How do you ensure you are maximizing the revenue from every product you sell, every service you deliver, or every seat you fill? It's one of the most critical questions in business, and the answer lies in a discipline that goes far beyond just setting a price. Many businesses approach pricing with simple, traditional methods. They calculate their costs, then add a standard markup, or they look at what competitors are charging and aim for a similar number. These methods are straightforward, but they often leave significant money on the table. Why? Because they are disconnected from a larger, more powerful strategy: revenue management. I'm Crystal with City Shift Finance, and today we are exploring how strategic pricing forms the core of a successful revenue management strategy, transforming it from a simple calculation into your most powerful engine for growth. Revenue management is the art and science of selling the right product to the right customer at the right time for the right price. It's a concept pioneered by industries like airlines and hotels, but its principles are vital for every type of business, whether you sell software, consulting services, or physical goods. The goal of revenue management is to maximize profitability, and the single most effective lever to achieve that goal is your pricing. A simple improvement in price can have a much larger impact on your bottom line than a similar improvement in sales volume or operational costs. The problem is, when you base your price only on your costs or your competitors, you ignore the most important factor: the customer's perception of value. An effective revenue management strategy doesn't start with your costs, it starts with your customer. It's about understanding that different customers are willing to pay different prices for your product or service based on the value they receive. When you master this, you stop competing on price and start competing on value. You build a sophisticated strategy that optimizes revenue across all customer segments, leading to higher profit margins and a stronger, more resilient business. This is how you move from simply putting a price tag on something to building a dynamic revenue management machine. To break down the framework for a pricing strategy that drives revenue, let me bring in Josh.
To build a pricing strategy that powers your revenue management, you have to move beyond the traditional tactical models and embrace a strategic approach. Let's look at the three foundational pricing strategies. The first is cost-plus pricing. This is where you calculate your costs and add a markup. While it ensures you cover expenses, it's a poor tool for revenue optimization. It sets a floor for your price, but it anchors your thinking to your own internal numbers, not what the market is willing to pay. Second is competitor-based pricing. This is where you anchor your prices to your competitors. This approach essentially outsources your revenue strategy to the competition, assuming they have a smart plan, which is rarely the case. It often leads to price wars, where margins are eroded in a race to the bottom, undermining the goals of revenue management. This brings us to the third and most powerful strategy: value-based pricing. This is the cornerstone of modern revenue management. Instead of looking inward at costs or sideways at competitors, you look outward to your customers. Value-based pricing is determined by the perceived value your product or service delivers. What outcome do you create for your customer? The answer is the foundation of your pricing. For a business client, this might be increasing their revenue or reducing operational risk. For a hotel guest, it could be the emotional value of a seamless luxury experience versus the convenience of a budget-friendly stay. For someone buying an online course, it might be the promise of a new career skill or personal development. Effective revenue management requires you to understand that not all customers are the same. You must identify your different customer segments and understand what each one values most. For example, a business traveler booking a hotel room values proximity to a convention center and high-speed Wi-Fi, while a family on vacation values a pool and family-friendly amenities. A student buying an online course might prioritize lifetime access and a certificate, while a casual learner just wants the core information at the lowest price. By understanding these differences, you can tailor your pricing and packaging to maximize revenue from each segment, a strategy known as price segmentation. This leads to practical pricing models that drive revenue. Tiered pricing, or good, better, best, is a classic example. It allows customers to self-select into the plan that best fits their needs. The highest tier serves as a value anchor, making your target mid-tier option appear more attractive and driving customers to the most profitable choice for you. Subscription and recurring revenue models are also powerful tools for revenue management. They create predictable, stable income streams and increase customer lifetime value. This model is effective when you provide ongoing value that customers are willing to pay for consistently. Another advanced model is dynamic pricing, where prices are adjusted in real time based on demand and other market signals. While complex, the principles of adjusting prices based on demand can be applied in simpler ways by any business, such as offering different prices for peak and off-peak services. Finally, the psychology of pricing plays a key role in revenue management. Details like price anchoring, where the first price seen sets a benchmark, or bundling products together can guide customer choices and increase the average revenue per transaction. These are not tricks. They are strategic methods to align your pricing with the value you create, which is the ultimate goal of revenue management. Crystal will now show you how to get started.
Shifting from simple pricing to a strategic revenue management approach is a process, but you can begin today. Here's your implementation roadmap. Step 1, change your mindset. Stop thinking about setting a price and start thinking about managing revenue. Acknowledge that your costs are a floor, not a ceiling, and that your pricing should be as dynamic as the market you operate in. Step 2, analyze your customers. This is the most important work in revenue management. Talk to them, survey them, understand what problem you truly solve for them and what that solution is worth. Use this data to create clear customer segments. Step 3, quantify the value you create. For each customer segment, build a model of the economic value you provide. This will become the foundation for your value-based pricing strategy and give you the confidence to charge what you're worth. Step 4, design and test your pricing models. Based on your customer segments and value analysis, brainstorm new pricing structures. Could you offer a premium tier, a subscription option? Test new models with a small segment of your market before a full rollout. A sophisticated revenue management strategy is a conscious process of discovery and optimization. As your product evolves, as markets change, and as you learn more about your customers, your pricing should evolve too. By embracing this approach, you're not just putting a number on a product, you are building a system that defines your market position, communicates your confidence, and ensures your business is rewarded for the true value it creates. If you're ready to transform your pricing from a simple calculation into a strategic revenue advantage, visit cityshiftfinance.com to get started. Thanks for watching.